Alright guys, we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit, wanted to bring a little bit more energy to these videos, you know? So today we're going to be testing out the Super Saiyan 4 Broly here. I am very particularly interested to see how well is his EZA going to go for us here. This is basically the second headliner for the Heroes units that was apart. Alongside the Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Vegito, available a couple of, like 3 years ago now. So we're going to be able to showcase this man, what he's capable of doing and everything like that. So I do have a full level 10 links. I am planning to see how well is his performance is going to go. But in addition to that, since we now know, let's just go ahead and jump in. Since we now know of what is coming over to us on the global side of things and JP side of things, of course, on the Hero Celebration, we are also going to be getting a Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Broly, which would possibly link up pretty well with the Super Saiyan 4 Broly here. So I'm actually very excited to see what's in store for us. So of course, as per the previous, Heroes videos that I threw out at your face, the Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Vegito. This is a 2020 unit, so he's not going to be super out of the ordinary, super overwhelming performance. He's going to be, oh my god, he's super dominant. No, he's unfortunately going to be a little bit lackluster. So he leads Grade A Power or Giant A Power category Key +3, all stats 130. Expected to be like at around 150 or 170 once he ECAs. So we'll check and see how that goes. His super attack is the Gigantic Destruction, causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Not a raise in attack, not a raise in defense, which is kind of bad because this Broly has a lot of opportunities that he can be able to, greatly raise his defense. That would be pretty good. So right now we're not looking too good. 62k defense is what we have here. Not the greatest. So like I said, it's better to once he gets his ECA, he will be in an environment hopefully that he can be able to raise attack and defense on his super and be able to do a lot of things on his passive there, because he only gets 140% attack and defense when performing a super attack, and then he launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance, not 50%, 50% chance of becoming a super when there's another Grade A Power category ally attacking the same turn. Considering the fact that we do have Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Limit Broken Vegeta on the rotation, we will be able to see that 50% chance progging. I don't know if Fu supports here. Are you supporting the rotation at all? No. I should have brought Robel, or a unit that can be able to support this rotation right here, because if we do take a super attack by any of the options that we have available, we are most assuredly dead. But let's see what happens. Broly, what you got? 2.8 million. Like I said, we do need this boy to hopefully get some good abilities after he ECAs and everything. That would be, it would be pretty good that he can. Oh, he's double digits. It's not bad. It'll be pretty good if he, he gets additional supers, where those additional super attacks can be given a big defensive stat or big defensive capabilities and stuff like that. Especially like with the Redzone stages that are getting more and more increasingly difficult. We do want to see, hopefully, that since this batch of heroes that we've been getting, or like heroes units that are so limited, I want to see if we are able to possibly get a big buff on this guy's ECA. Something along the lines like, oh my god, give him guard or give him damage reduction, something like that. Something that can be useful when linking up together with the actual Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Broly that's coming out to us over here in the game. So I am very excited, very ecstatic to see how well we are going to be looking with this guy upon him getting his CCA and everything. This is pretty scary because we might be subject to an AoE. I should have brought items, man. Because we're in a Redzone stage. I might just go into a much more easier event. Not underestimating the boy, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, but he's kind of old. He's 2020, and the 2020 units are not super crazy here. We might be dead, actually. Yeah. Broly taking that super attack. Okay. I'll jump into another easier stage. Alright, so we are back here in a Dokkan event. You know, we have to do this so we can be able to, you know, try to understand me. You know, like right now this unit is a 2020 unit. I don't think he's gonna be too stellar, too crazy good. So I'm hopeful that sooner rather than later, when he gets his EZA and everything, he becomes pretty good. He becomes like an actual stellar unit that a lot of people can be able to get a lot of utility from him, because, you know, his passive is super like open for him to be able to get like a really, really strong chance that it could be a really good ECA coming forward. So, and yeah, we're in the Dokkan event is going to be just looking at how Broly just performs here. It's not going to be too crazy, too out of the ordinary damage, you know? He is under a few 200% leader skills, most recently the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration, which are the 200% Time Travelers, the LR Trunks, the LR Goku and Vegeta, the Blue Goku and Vegeta, of course the Limit Breakers, Super Saiyan 4s, and Hearts, providing that support, providing that 200% leader skill, sorry. I confused it with support because we got Robel in the rotation, and I'm thinking about, you know, just placing her away, just having her go into the rotation with Broly so we can have the support right there. So again, we're getting a lot of good buffs that we're gonna be getting. Hopefully, maybe they might share all the links. Like, can you guys imagine that this Super Saiyan 4 Broly and the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly share the same link set as this guy? That would be cool, right? Saying we're Race, Brutal Beatdown, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, and Saiyan Roar. You know, that'd be pretty nice. You know, all of them sharing the same links. That'll be, again, that would be pretty stellar for the for this unit. Like I said, he can be able to get a lot more of his capabilities there. So his best linking partner at the moment is the Int Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Goku, as you guys can see. So we're gonna be able to see, hopefully, a nice good attack stat, as we can see. Yeah, 62,000 defense is not too crazy. That's why I wanted to take it easy. Maybe we can go into like an Infinite Dragon Ball history stage and see how well he looks and everything. But he's not gonna be too crazy at the moment. 3 million is not bad. Again, he has a lot of potential for a lot of like insane power, and I cannot wait. Yeah, there's the additional super attack right there, pretty good. So yeah, he has a couple of teams that he can be able to be helpful to. You know, he's on Crossover, Grade A Power, Dragon Ball Heroes, Time Travelers, Pure Saiyans, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So that'll be pretty good for, you know, different teams and stuff like that. And not only that, of course, as you guys can see, he needs another Grade 8 Power category ally attacking the same turn, just so he can be able to get a semblance of, you know, popping on those additionals and stuff like that. So I'm hopeful that Hearts doesn't finish off the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because then we can possibly see another rotation with support for Broly there. So that would be pretty nice. Again, the only sad thing of this Broly is just he lowers defense, like greatly lower defense. On these type of fights, we kind of need more, you know. So I'm hopeful that they go crazy. And what my point was that before we died is that, you know, since this is just a very limited celebration, we're just you know, we're getting 2 handfuls of characters summonable wise, then we're getting almost a dozen of characters that are gonna get their ECAs and stuff like that. And I have a slight feeling like hopefully we can possibly be able to get to see this on a better light, you know. So I haven't linked level the golden cooler, so as you guys can see, we got We got a link level right there. Okay, perfect. I'll do one more fight. It's just that, you know, there's not a lot of options. That's about it for Broly. Like, that's all that he can do. Broly at the moment, he does need a lot more in his potential system for him to be able to look really, really good. So unfortunate that, you know, on release, he was okay because we didn't have these tough fights. 2020, for God's sake. So, but now 2023, where he's going to be getting his CCA, I guess we can predict what he can be able to get on his CCA. All right, so this is Brutal Berserker Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Yeah, I was thinking about going into other events and stuff like that, but I don't think that'll be too helpful to just keep on running on other events when this unit in particular is not going to be too helpful or too crazy at the moment. Once he gets his CCA, I feel like he's going to be looking pretty good. I mean, his rainbow stats seem pretty high. So EZA wise, I mean, he could look really good, like maybe 2100 HP stat. We're looking at 20,000 attack stat right there, maybe like 13,000 defense in there. That will be pretty good. What is it, it's like 3,000 per stats maybe under ECA, so that will be pretty good. Of course, the leader skill will be like what, a 170 to grade 8 power, and his super attack, that is the thing that I want the most. And since he does already immense damage and greatly lowers defense, maybe, you know, stack defense or stack attack, or both. Stacking attack and defense will be pretty good, and you know, you can keep the immense damage and greatly lower defense. And then of course on his passive, since he doesn't have a lot going on for him, maybe, you know, he gets a little bit of extra defense, a little bit of extra attack, considering that, you know, it's Broly. He can go crazy. I believe this when he went up against, what was it, like the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito on the series, like they saw this guy like really tough going up against those going up against Vegito. So that would be, you know, pretty great to see this guy maybe getting damage reduction, maybe getting guard, maybe getting an extra stats on his passive there, where it can be really helpful for him. And then of course, you know, he does require to have grade 8 power on his team for you to be able to, you know, be fully fledged out on his passive, so he can be able to do a lot more. You know, he has a 50% chance to become he launches an additional where he has a 50% chance to becoming a super. Grace that out, just give him guaranteed additionals. You know, maybe 2 guaranteed additionals that have a chance to becoming a super attack. Maybe he can be able to be this unit that can throw out maybe 4 super attacks. That would be pretty nice, you know. And you know, we can possibly change the equips that we have over here. And yeah, you know, his links are pretty good. You know, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, and Fierce Battle. Like, you know, these links, Saiyan Roar is like a pretty good link. Super Saiyan as well, it's a pretty good attack link. Saiyan Warrior Race, and then of course you got stuff like Brutal Beatdown, where Turles came out, Nightmare as well, and you know, Fierce Battle as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Broly. Of course, like I said, he doesn't have a lot on his kit in comparison to, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Xeno, Vegito. I mean, he also doesn't have a lot, but his ECA potential capabilities will be insane. It's the same thing, and I actually didn't speak about this because either I forgot or it didn't cross my mind at the time, but Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is going to get his ECA, and it's going to be alongside the Super Saiyan 4 Limit Broken Xeno Vegito. So those are going to be 2 incredible pairings that are going to be maybe the best rotation in the game, hopefully. I don't know. And same as this guy, Super Saiyan 4 Broly alongside the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly. That'll be 2 pretty good rotations that we can have. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. How would you design Super Saiyan 4 Broly's ECA? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very excited for Heroes. Hashtag Heroes Agenda. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to pump out these videos as often as possible, because I did state that this was Heroes Month and we were gonna pump out those videos for the Heroes Agenda. Shoutouts to Ningen. So I appreciate your time watching this video. If you guys like and enjoy, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. There are more videos for the Heroes Agenda coming in soon. Hopefully I get to see you guys there. And hashtag Heroes Agenda. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.